Not the one house. Hi guys. Hi. Anyway, hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please, number one, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, what are you doing? Like, child, you're watching a video and you're not subscribing. That's so bad. Today's video is kinda, let's say it's a bit serious, but we're gonna do what we can to. I'm gonna make it short, like about 5 minutes. I've already wasted a whole 2 minutes of your time. Please, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my YouTube channel because you're missing a lot, baby. Please hit that subscription button. Yes, and catch up with you, but please, if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscription button. Okay. Today I'm even using a book. I'm not in the washroom actually. It's not washroom, but it's just a room that is whatever. It's not a washroom, by the way. It's kinda a small room. Anyway, but it's just a room. It's like a prayer room. Let's call it a prayer room because I'm in a Muslim country. Child, do not blame me. Anyway, today I have a book. I've decided to become serious. I'm even writing what I'm going to be vlogging about. I usually insist on this part about agencies, using agencies to travel in abroad or using agencies to look for work for you in abroad, because it's kind of I don't know what to call it. It's kind of tricky. You have to trust that person with your money because you have to pay him to look for you a job. So let's speak about this. This vlog, I was to vlog it on 11th of last year. Oh my god, I don't know what happened that day. I couldn't vlog. Maybe I was at work, I do not know. So the first thing is what you're going to talk about is the most important information the agent does not tell you when you come to, let's say, Qatar, because I'm in Qatar. So I'm going to tell you all about how the agent doesn't tell you important information when you're coming here. So number one, I hope sinyongi sauti. I hope I'm not what do you call it? I'm not talking slowly. You got me in it? Right? Okay. Number one, when you reach here, they're going to help you even in your situation. Number one, when you reach here, they are going to help you even in your situation. That is like what I meant by saying that is like you're supposed to be assured. You're supposed to be assured by that agency who is bringing you here that even if you get stuck, or you find yourself in a situation where you cannot help yourself, he or she is going to make an effort to where he is to help you on the situation. It's like to say like the company has some, you're not comfortable with the way the company is treating you, or you're not comfortable where the company has kept you, then you try to help yourself and you get stuck. Then the agents, you have to reach out to whoever brought you here, because he must have an information about the company he's bringing you to. Because how can he look for you a job and he doesn't know about the situation of the company? So he has to know about the situation of the company before he brings you here. So you have to ask him, where you're bringing me, is it safe? Is it a blah blah blah? Do they have food? Do they have accommodation? Is the accommodation this? How many people are we staying in the accommodation? You ask questions, because if you come here, some agents are very bad. They just brush you off and they don't help you at all. You get stuck, because if you live in a condition where you're not at peace, and you live in a condition, in a place where you are not comfortable, it's kind of messy, and you're not able to even concentrate with what you're doing here. So I hope you get my point. The second one, the type of company you're going to work in, and the condition in terms, and the terms and conditions. So some of the agents, they kind of ignore that part. Terms and conditions of the company. Which type of company you're coming in? Is it a public company? Is it a private company? Because let me tell you, this is a story of another day. God, I'm telling you, like, I'm gonna tell you that story to the next vlog, or later on, maybe when I finish up with what I'm doing, I'm gonna tell you in the next vlog, because it depends. When you come in a public company, it's much better. Actually, the place, it's much better. If anything, you have the you know what I mean by public. Public is under the government. It's like a public, yeah. It's most of the companies here are owned by the government of Qatar. So if you come through that government company owned by Qatar, government. You know what I mean? Government, public company. It's much better than a private company, because private, Lord, I came through a private company. Number 3, the type of job, which is, the job type specific you are going to do, or the job that you're going to come and work here. Which type of job? Like, be specific. Ask him which job am I coming to work here? Is it cleaner? Is it tigger? Is it barista? Is it waiter? Is it waitress? Is it, be details, deep into details. And if you sign that contract, because you have to sign a contract when you from your country, then you come back here. When you reach here in this country, you have to sign another contract. And mostly, that's the most challenging thing here. Because when you come from your country, you have signed another contract. And when you come here, you find it's another different contract. So you have to assure the agent. And if possible, ask him if you can speak with management or anyone from this place you're coming in, to be sure of what you're coming to do. Because me, oh my God, trash. The agency that I came with had assured me I'm coming with this job. Then when I reached here with a ground steward job, when I reached here, I came with that. Oh my God. Shit. I found a different contract. So it's very tricky. So you have to be careful on that. I hope you get what I'm saying, because it's very challenging. Very challenging. Very challenging. Number 4. As I have said, the contract. You have to be careful when signing a contract, and you have to be sure of what you want. Like, if you want to come with a barista, make sure the contract has been written, the job type you're coming to do, and how much you're earning, and where you're staying, and during the overtime hours, if you're going to get paid, all that, the accommodation, health insurance, if the company is there to give you insurance, or you're the one who's to stand for your insurance and all that. I'm going to explain to you of all that in another vlog, because when I came here, I'm standing for my own health insurance. Number 5, the type of visa. That is transferable visa, and how long the visa is gonna take. So it depends. When you come here, there's 2 different types of visas. as we were saying, we were on the visas. There are two types of visas. Two types. There is a 2-year contract and there is a 5-year contract visa, which there is a transferable visa. So you have to ask a question, because maybe you are in your country and you don't want to come back after 2 years. Maybe you want to stay a little bit longer, and maybe you don't want to continue with the former company. You want to change your company from this visa, from this company to another company. There is this visa which is transferable. You can transfer if after 2 years, or it depends. If you want to stay, maybe you're not happy about the company, maybe you can change after 1 year, because that's the best thing. After 6 months, I don't know if it works. Me, I've not seen it. I have seen a friend of mine changing from, but it was so challenging, so challenging. After 6 months changing company, it's not easy. But if you stay here for 1 year, you can change your company from this company to another with a transferable visa. So it is allowed. But let me tell you one thing. I'm gonna tell you a lot when it comes to more videos that are coming ahead. I'm gonna tell you a lot and a lot. I'm gonna teach you some processes you're supposed to be doing, because people here are gonna getting stuck in some situation with former companies that brought them here, and you find people running away from those companies and becoming, I hear they call the people who run away from companies called Kimboys. It's kind of bad, because somebody finds herself in a situation where she can't bear she can't bear with how the company is treating her or him, and it leaves you with no choice but to run away, which is not a nice thing. And yeah, I'm gonna teach you a lot. Please, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Subscribe. Number 6, company management. Company management. If I tell you about company management, it matters a lot. Company management, my God. You have to in the company, you know how the company runs, yeah? You know how the company is supposed to be. If there is no management in the company, I'm telling you, you're gonna find your life here being hard, situation here being so bad. It leads you to running away from the place, from that company, because me, I can't stay where the management is not nice. I can't stay where the management is to and fro, back and fro. Like when you have a problem in your site, you call the management. They call the manager. The manager sends you to the HR. The HR sends you to the PRO. The PRO, like, that's so disrespectful. I don't know how it works. And when you tell the supervisor pushes you to the manager. And like, it doesn't work that way, but that's so disrespectful, to be honest. But you have to be sure of what you're coming to pass through, or what you're going to come in to stay in, or how the situation of the company is. Talk to the management, ask the agent, I want to talk to this company manager, I want to talk to this company's HR or PRO. I know they cannot tell you the truth, but at least have a hint. At least when you come here, you're supposed to tell yourself, at least I talked to the PRO, I'm sure of what she said. But if she lied, it's okay. At least you tried, eh? So let's, on the last one, guys. It's not a lot, but at least I'm giving you general knowledge on how you're gonna stay here and how you're gonna survive here, because it's been a lot. The key here is note. Let me tell you, do not ever run for something. When you have not asked questions about it, when you have no general answers, no nothing, not sure, no anything. Even if you are new, that's why I'm making this video. When you are a newcomer, when you're coming here, at least I'm giving you general knowledge. When you come here, you have to be wise enough. The rules and regulations. When you come here, some companies have their rules and regulations. Actually, ask the agent to give you the rules and regulations. If the company has rules and regulations, to give you the contract which is stuck together with the rules and regulations. I'm not making your life complicated, at least I'm making your life easier, because when you come here, there are rules and regulations in each and every company, so you have to know them and you have to follow them. Some even they have salary deduction, some have, what do you call it, most have salary deduction, which is so unfair, very unfair, but it's their rules, yeah, and you're the one who send a contract, yeah, so you have to be careful on what you're signing and what you're coming to deal with here. You get me? You get me? Yeah. So that's it. That's all for today. We got together. You're gonna feel the vibe. So please, guys, don't forget to subscribe. Bye.